How's it going, everyone? My name is Colin Winters. I'm your host for the Panthers Den, and here I'm talking about if Sam Darnold is really going to have a chance at a career revival, or if the Panthers are just using him as a little bit of a bait and click while we actually look for QB in the next draft. So, for me, the first thing we're going to do without giving my opinion is just look at Sam Darnold's career stats while he was with the New York Jets. So, in 2018, he went for 13 games played, 414 attempts with only 239 completions with a percentage of 57, with yards being at 2,865, average being 6.9, nice, with the longest being a 76-yard pass, and 17 total TDs with 15 interceptions. When 2019 hit, he went for 441 for only 273, 61% of his passes completed for finally getting over the 3,000-yard mark with 3,024 yards, another 6.9 average, nice, a long pass of 92 yards, 19 TDs, and 13 interceptions again. And of course, 2020, we all know, is the year that sealed his fate with the Jets moving on. It would be 217 completions out of 364 attempts, 59.62 percentage, just over 2,000 yards with 2,208, at 6.1 average, not that nice, but the longest pass being a 69-yard pass, nice, and then 9 TDs to 11 interceptions. So it was after this that the Jets ceremoniously cast everyone out. Gase got fired, and they sent Sam Darnold to us after we traded for him. And of course, as you can see, I'm all in on Sam Darnold. So of course, my opinion is yes, I think he has a real chance, and I think the Panthers are actually sticking with Sam Darnold to see what he can do instead of just using him as some one-off quarterback that we have for a little bit. I feel like Sam, in a new system that is not from Gase, can succeed in Carolina. We've seen it happen with Gase quarterbacks before. Main thing being Ryan Tannehill. Once he went out of Gase's system, he thrives now with the Tennessee Titans. Except for right now, I think he's on the COVID reserve, so let's see if he doesn't get Cam Newtoned. Either way, with Sam Darnold, I think coming into our system, we already see that Joe Brady has a very good way of molding his system to the quarterback, and reports coming out of camp, out of preseason, and out of reporters that are insiders with the Panthers, we are seeing that Sam seems to be a lot more comfortable in our system than he ever was with the Jets, which is a big vote of confidence for a new young QB. Because remember, Sam Darnold is only 24. He's younger than some of the rookies that are in this league now. And he has 3 years of NFL experience. That stuff you can't really get that. So having such a young quarterback that we think we can still mold and bring his confidence back, and he's already talked about his confidence coming back. Us not drafting Justin Fields when we had the chance must have been a huge one because everyone was expecting the Panthers to swipe him up the moment Justin Fields was still on the board. But our administration, our front office said, we're going with Sam. We're going to see what happens. And I'm happy with it because I've always been one that thought that Sam just needs a new home. The Jets never really knew what to do with him. Jets really never knew what to do with any of the talent they brought in. They didn't do anything with Le'Veon Bell. Granted, Le'Veon Bell's not doing much of anything at all. But they didn't do anything with him when they still had him at his peak. And now they pretty much just wasted his peak and Le'Veon just exists. But besides that, with Sam Darnold, I believe that he's going to have a career resurgence. Whether it happens this year or next year, I don't know. But I am more than willing to wait. Because if we can get a franchise guy this young who has experience and can learn our offense now, we have a loaded team stacked with weapons. If you look at a before and after comparison of what he had before what he has now, and hopefully, if I'm not lazy, I'll put it in this general area, this side being what he has now, this side being what he had with the Jets last year. Either way, thank you all for watching. I hope you think about the way of Sam Darnold. Oh, I just hope you're excited to see how the season goes. I'm willing to give him 2 years to prove himself. All I know is that I'm going to be repping this guy for a while. I'm excited to see what happens with him. I hope he succeeds in the Panthers offense, and I hope we have a good and fun season. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time.